Alright guys, it's Vinny, how's it going? Today we're going to do a very special, cool kind of thing because my friends over at Dunlop sent me over 6 packs of strings to try out for our new upcoming tour we have going on next year. We're going to bring 2 drop B guitars, so we're going to try them out and see which one holds up the best in drop B. As you can see, my Spyra custom shop is right there. Those are the strings. We're going to put them on, we're going to put them to the test in direct comparison. Let's go! So the first one we're going to try is the 11 through 56, designed for drop C. And we're going to put it in drop B. Let's go! Alright, the next one we're gonna try is the Wild string set 10 to 56. Let's check it out. Alright, up next is the 11 through 56 hybrid set. Let's put them on and try them out. Here we go. Next up is the Behemoth Artist Selected Custom Set. It's also from 11 to 56 and actually it has the same gauge as the hybrid set. So let's check out the differences, let's put them on and let's go! Alright, next up is big Björn Gelotte Artist Selected Custom Set 12 through 68, actually for drop B flat with clear coat. Let's try out how it sounds and feels in drop B. Let's hit it! All right, last and definitely not least, the Jim Root Drop B set from 11 through 56. Very excited to try this one out. Let's go check it out. All right, so let's round up the results, I guess. First set of strings we played was the 11 through 56, meant for drop C actually. I kept the strings because I want to use them on another guitar that I actually want to play in drop C. I found this to be a little bit flubby because the strings were too loose for my taste. My normal set of strings is 10 through 46 in E standard. So this felt kind of weak, but I did like the sound, and the string itself was very good. I could feel it under my fingers, which is very cool. But because of the low tension, all the bends were just weird. And overall for drop B, definitely not it. But for drop C, I'm going to try it out on another guitar. Moving on, we had my least favorite set of all of them, which was the Zakk Wylde Signature Series set. I liked this the least because the thickest two strings were very thick and the other four strings were very thin, definitely in comparison to the thickest two strings. I understand why you would do something like this, to have like strong rhythm section, and then when you start doing the leads, now it makes sense why Zakk Wylde has such insane vibrato, right? Because he has thin strings at the bottom. Overall for me, I did not really like this one a lot because of the things I just mentioned, because of the great contrast between the thickness of the strings, and I'm looking for a more even playing experience. Moving on. Next up we have the 11 through 56 hybrid set. I pretty much liked this set actually because it felt closer to what I was used to in the 10 through 46. However, because it is a hybrid set, I'm not used to having thinner strings that don't really connect to the thicker strings, so to speak. I did really like this set actually because I thought it felt good. The sound was a little bit darker than the thinner strings, of course, but it was still very lively, and the playability alone was pretty good also. Tuning stability was good, and the higher strings felt a little bit loose for me still, but if that's what it takes to get used to a little bit, I'm fine with that. So let's move on. Next up we have the Behemoth Artist set. Honestly, I did not feel any difference with the hybrid set that we just talked about, so yeah, I guess it's just a hybrid set with more branding. Moving on. Then an honorable mention for this one, because this is, I think, the only coated strings that Dunlop even makes. I thought it was very cool to play a coated string by Dunlop, because I have played a lot of coated strings in the past. However, this set was clearly designed for drop B flat, which is just half step lower than what I'm supposed to be playing, which is drop B. Still, I thought this set held up very well, although because you have to tighten it too much, the strings get really tight and it plays very heavily. Hence, I didn't have the best time recording the little song that I made. In this tuning in particular. However, it felt really powerful and it delivered a great sound. So kudos to that. This is my honorable mention for today. Moving on to my absolute favorite set, which is the Jim Root Drop B. Obviously, this set is specifically designed to play in drop B, and it just shows in everything because the tone is great, the stability is great, the overall tightness of the strings felt very matched to my 10 through 46 experience that I usually have, and it just seems very well balanced. So I guess kudos Jim Root, you made a fantastic drop B set. and I hope to be using this one in the future. What's up guys, editing Vinny from the future. I decided to include this a little bit just to talk a little bit about what I'm looking for in a set of strings. So usually the difference is in the 3rd, 4th and 5th string of the set, because every 6th string that I tried, except for the Björn Galotta one, was a 56. So it's all about the thickness of the strings, which creates a balance between the thickest strings and the thinnest strings. So for instance, I did not really like the Zakk Wylde set because the difference between the thinnest 2 strings and the other strings was too big. And for me, it's important to have a good balance between the strings in of itself, because I can feel with my pick that when the string is too loose, I don't have the control that I need in order to play parts that require accuracy, good timing. And when the string is too loose, it bounces too much. But when there is a correct balance between the strings, the bounce and amplitude can be just right. So you can have a good tone, good playability, good sustain on the string. And it just feels good to play, because it's important for me to have a good balance in a set of guitar strings. And I really experienced this in the Jim Root set. And that's why I really loved the Jim Root set. One of the great things about this set is it actually has a 0.20 plain string as the quote-unquote G string, so the 3rd string. This is great because it gives you a nice amount of snap and a really good tonal character to the string, whereas I've played some sets which have a 0.22 or 0.24 plain string, but it feels too thick and it doesn't give you the same tone as a 20 would give you. So this just adds to the experience of the Jim Root string set for me, which is why I think currently it's the best set to be playing in drop B. So I just wanted to include that little tidbit in there. All right, back to the rest of the video. All right, guys, that was it for me. Which set of strings did you like the most? Make sure to leave it in the comments, because I would love to know what your opinion is. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks a lot for checking this one out. See you later.